Today we're going to talk about division patterns. The vocabulary for division does sometimes get mixed up, so let's review it, and you may want to write this into your notes so you can refer back to it during our lesson. Underneath the bracket is the dividend. That's the number that we are dividing. The divisor is the number it's being divided by, and the quotient is the answer to a division problem. For example, 30 divided by 6 equals 5. The 30 in this case is the dividend because that's how many we have of something, maybe 30 cookies. The 6 is the divisor, and we're going to break it into 6 equal groups. And therefore, each group gets 5, in this case, 5 cookies. Our second example is a little bit different. It's underneath a bracket, but the words are the same. A dividend is what we're dividing, so again we have 30. This time our divisor is 5, and we're going to break it into 5 equal groups, and our quotient is 6. So each group has 6. When dividing, you can use fact families to solve problems. The 4 fact families for 3, 5, and 15 consist of 2 multiplication problems and 2 division problems. 3 times 5 is 15, and using the commutative property, 5 times 3 is 15. 15 divided by 3 is 5, and 15 divided by 5 is 3. What are the 4 fact families for the numbers 6, 8, and 48? Jot these into your notes now. One of the first ones is 6 times 8 is 48, and the commutative property, 8 times 6 is 48. The division takes 48 divided by 6 to have 8 equal groups, or 48 divided by 8 to have 6 equal groups. When dividing, you can use patterns to solve simple equations. Let's look at this first example. It may help you to put it into your notes. 42 divided by 7 is 6 as a basic fact. 420 divided by 7 is 60. 4,200 divided by 7 is 600. And 42,000 divided by 7 is 6,000. What patterns are you seeing? In our second example, we're going to take 56 and divide by 7. And that's a basic fact, so we know the answer is 8. Now 560 divided by 70 is also 8. 5,600 divided by 700 is 8. And 56,000 divided by 7,000 is 8. Write what patterns you see into your notes. You may copy these examples in there, and that might help you. Pause the video. Just like multiplication, we can use the powers of 10 to help us in division. For our first example, we're going to think of the fact family 7 times 100 is 700. Let's break 700 into 7 times 100 and 1 times 100. 7 divided by 1 is 7, and 100 divided by 100 is 1. Therefore, 7 times 1 is 7. Another example, 3,600, we take 36 times 100, because that's our powers of 10, and 9 times 10. In this case, 36 divided by 9 is 4. 100 divided by 10 is 10. And when we multiply it, we get 40. Are you seeing the pattern with the zeros? Let's look at the last example. I see that there are 3 zeros in 24,000 and 1 zero in 80. I think that if I take the 3 zeros and subtract that 1 zero, I will end up with 2 zeros. So 24 divided by 8 is 3, ignoring the zeros, and then 3 zeros minus 1 zero is 2 zeros, so the answer is 300. Enjoy this cartoon and bring back questions to our lesson. Have a great day.